Year. We wish we will have a fresh start in the new year. Heartbroken for the whole community. So today, on behalf of Hmong Asian Council, the Hmong community, we want to thank you, our guests, our media, for being here today for the press conference. Today's schedule will have the mayor to speak and to thank you everyone being here. So we'll have
there are things that you just can't put words to. PajTsheej and I walked through and visited his family in the hospital a couple of nights ago. And it's the tragedy that this fire represents for our community, the tragedy that losing these children represents, isn't just a tragedy for one family. It isn't just a tragedy for you, PajTsheej. It isn't just a tragedy for our Hmong community here in St. Paul. It's a tragedy for our entire community. This you've endured all of our worst nightmares. And one of the things in all of that trauma and horror that really stood out to me was the strength of a family that's rallied together, a strength of a community that's rallied together. And one of the things that I always love and appreciate about this city is the way in which anytime something ugly happens in our community, the beauty of our love, the beauty of our cohesion, the beauty of our knowledge that we're in this together ends up shining really strongly. And so, you know, we've spent some time together. And it's not the first time because we've known each other before that. But I challenged our family members in the hospital the other night to double down on our ability to support one another, to double down on our ability to be there for one another, to double down on our ability to check in and make sure that each other's all right. And in the same way, I'm going to be issuing that same challenge to our community. To everybody sitting at home looking at this news story saying, oh, that's a horrible thing to happen for the new year. That's a horrible thing to happen over the holidays. My challenges don't just stop there. There's a family in our community that needs our help, and I'm looking forward to seeing our community step forward. There's a GoFundMe to help cover the cost of expenses that the family is incurring. And I encourage everyone to participate in that. I want to thank the staff at Gillette Children's Hospital. There are absolute angels in those spaces who have been working to care for PajTsheej's family, or PajTsheej's children. I want to just say thank you to them. I certainly want to say thank you to the men and women of the St. Paul Fire Department. It becomes cliche because people say it a lot, but the truth really is that the men and women of our fire department and police department are the ones who run in to a situation to help us while everyone else is running out. And to you and to the family and to the organization that's hosting us here today, I want to say thank you for being our host here today. But more importantly, I pray and hope that we as a community use this as an opportunity to show what the power of community can be in a moment as horrific and horrible as this. So thank you for allowing me to share this space. I'm so sorry for our losses, for your losses, and all of our losses that we feel as well. We talked about this, I don't know that folks know, your wife interned in my office a couple of years ago, and we were pulling up pictures from that summer, and we were pulling up pictures of me holding your children, and the good time that we had that summer, and the juxtaposition between the fun, the livelihood, the vibrancy that we were able to enjoy during the course of that internship, and the heartbreak that we felt walking through the hospital together was really remarkable. Your strength. I went home and told Sakina that I wasn't sure how you were standing up in that moment. I wasn't sure how you were able to breathe in that moment, let alone re-encourage me as I was struggling to find the words and to find just the ability to walk into the next room. And so, God bless you. God bless this family. God bless this community. God bless our entire city. Thank you.
Well, at this time, we would like Mr. Bang and whatever he can share with the press and the family, the community, would like him to update whatever he felt comfortable to share with everyone.
Thank you everyone for being here. And I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that at home, seeing my story, helping me out, praying for me, showing support. I really believe, you and your prayer, the encouragement, how you feel. I know that as a parent, I believe, that you all know the feeling when your child's sick and your child's burned. So I really thank you for helping, praying for me, supporting me. Me and my daughter, before it happened, we had a good time. I told her that we could go to bed. Even though there's not a snow outside, but I had it was when she had a little bit. In the afternoon, we had a good time. And I didn't know that to know it. After a good moment, it would become like this. So I really appreciate that anyone showing support for me. Especially, from the community, from my parents, from my coworkers, friends, and all my uncle around the community. They become support. All your donation, I read every single notes, and I really appreciate it. They guys show a lot of care for me. So I really want that every single family in the house. I know that when I went to school, we practiced fire drill at school, but at home, our parents didn't have any education on that. So we never really practiced at home. So I highly encourage every single family, at least a quarter or a semester, to start practice fire drill at home, especially in the middle of the night. At least, teach your kids, even if that's just a drill practice at home, learn how to call 911. asking for help and show them how to escape. If there's fire in front of the door, they can escape. Learn how to show your kids the way out. And I don't want any family or the community to face the same condition as my family. So I'm really encourage everyone to start practicing that. I know not a lot of families doing it. So moving forward, I hope that everyone can start practice so that I never see any news on TV or social media that your family have the same condition as my family. So thank you everyone for being here and support me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Zong Bang, and I'm an aunt to the father. And on behalf of the family, thank you for taking the time to be here this morning. Thank you to the media for coming to cover and share our loss with the world. Thank you to the 18th Clan Council of Minnesota for allowing us to utilize your office for this gathering this morning. Thank you to the community for your love and support that you have shown to the family. And thank you, Mayor, for being here and supporting the family. As you know, our family suffered a tremendous tragedy in the early morning of January 3rd, 2024. A mother and her 6 small children were trapped in a fire. And due to the heroic efforts of the St. Paul Fire Department, they were able to be pulled out of the fire. But unfortunately, due to the intense smoke inhalation, we have lost 3 of our precious 6 children. The remaining 3 are still in very critical condition, so we're praying for them. And the mother also. And please continue to pray for them. I want to thank you and say thanks to the St. Paul Fire Department and the medical staff that are taking care of our children and the mother at the hospital. I know that you put all your effort into helping them. I want to thank the community for your tremendous support. The outpour on social media, all the comments, all the prayers, we hear them and we see them. The family has set up a GoFundMe to support the family. The family has a long road ahead to recovery. And so a heartfelt thank you to everyone who have already donated and to all those who have sent prayers. The heartache, the pain, and the agony that we as a community feel cannot compare to what the father is going through. As he goes from one room to another, to hold his children, and to hear that this one's not going to make it, and to hear that we're going to have to pull the plug on this one. I was in the hospital last night, and the whole children's ward, every room was occupied by one of his child. And when I went, there were 2 of the children that had passed, but they have not taken them yet. And just to see them there is heart-wrenching. And I look at my nephew, and he's able to stand, everybody, and he's able to talk, and he smile at times, and the remaining children. And I admire his strength, because so that I don't know if I could build his family again. We are also working on opening a trust account at a bank for those who would prefer not to donate through GoFundMe. And when that's set up, we will share that information with you. And in addition to that, we also have 2 contact persons here so that you can contact them in regards to anything. And their name is Tong Gaiva, which is, I'm sorry, right here. His number is 651-442-8952. Or you can reach also Tong Zerba, which is right here. His number is 257-3149. So if anybody has wants any information or just want to contact the family, you can contact the family through these two gentlemen, okay? So I want to thank you all and thank you very much. And as far as funeral arrangements for the children, we have not even discussed that because we are still praying, hoping, and spending all our energy on those who are still remaining with us. As soon as we get those figured out, we will share with everybody the funeral arrangements for those who have passed, okay? And thank you. Any questions?
I was wondering if you could spell the names of the two contact.
Again? Okay. Okay, the first one is Tongaiva, it's Tongaiai Gizmo. Okay, Tongai Vang, VANG. Again, his number is 651-442-8952. And then the second contact is Tong Serva, Tong, and then it's GERVANG. And his contact is 763-257-3149. Thank you. My name is Zongwen, it's YONG, last name VANG.
Will you list the names of the three children who passed?
Their names are right here. It's
Would you mind pronouncing them though, just to make sure we don't get that in any way?
Dad, you wanna pronounce them? He has it written out in Hmong, so.
My oldest daughter's name is Jinxia, and her twins is Chia-Shi, and my second boy is Monchandu.
And it's also spelled on the papers that are on the tables. Thank you.
Is there any way folks can donate other than money to the family?
Yes, if you wanted to donate, other than money, you can contact the two that I gave, and then they'll take information. Yeah.
Thank you.
So yes, we're in need of a lot of things.
Are all of the children at Children's Hospital?
Yeah. The regions, yeah. Jalero Children's.
And the mothers still in region too?
Yes, the mothers are also.
Then we would like to have Director Butterfly to say a few words for closing.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Dr. Brian Zhang, the Program Director of Hmong 18 Council. It's a heartbroken for a new year when the Hmong community, the 18 Council, and all the leaders and families, when we heard the news, it's heartbroken for everyone. When I talked to the family, and they were still at the hospital, and hearing them cry is heartbroken. I could not ever imagine myself being in Mr. Vang's shoes. And I would say he's the bravest father to go through all that. So we here as the Hmong community, let's come together, support Mr. Vang and his children at this time. If you can donate whatever you can, please do. He not only lost his children, his house, his hope. So let's come together and support his family. Thank you.
Thank you. Feel free to take a picture of the children, and any question, feel free to ask. And thank you so much for your help and for your love and your support.